Welcome to Chipper's Family Adventures. We were going to do something this weekend, but ended up getting a winter storm in, and it's blowing snow, so we're going to do a cooking video instead. We've only done a couple of them, and, well, I don't think they really are strong point, but we'll give it a shot. We're going to make calzones today. Our calzone, one big one, and we're just going to give it a shot and see how it goes. To start with, we're going to use 6 cups of flour and a little bit of baking soda, about 1 teaspoon. And then I just threw together some Italian seasoning, garlic and oregano, and tossed it in a bowl so we can add to it. We have our yeast that is proofing. And this is 1 cup of water with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of honey to activate the yeast. And then we're going to have to add more water to this after that gets done proofing and gets going. So we're going to add avocado oil to our flour mixture and then cut it in. And then we're going to add our seasonings and the avocado oil roughly at the same time, actually. And then just wait for the yeast to proof and then rise the bread for about 20 minutes. Roll it out and put it in the pan. Okay, I'm going to add my seasonings to my mix here, to my flour. I'm going to mix that in first. I'm going to add some avocado oil. And I have no clue, I just guesstimate or estimate, however you want to put it. And that should do. And I want to add my yeast. Now I'm going to add the rest of the water. I'm going to put a ½ cup in. Now I'm going to start mixing it, the dough, and see how we turn out. Not quite coming together yet. And so far I got 2 cups of water in there and it's still not quite coming together yet. Wow, that's not coming together. Maybe it's because of the weather outside. I'm talking to my wife, not myself. So I'm probably up to about 2½ cups of water. But I need more water. This just is not coming together. This is part of the fun of it. Getting in here with your hands. Okay, we got it together. We're going to let it rise for about 20 minutes, so I'm going to cover it with a towel. Okay, I'm just going to cover it with a towel. Slide it back here. Let it start. I'll have something underneath here, a cap. We're going to start frying up our stuffing that we're going to put into it, kind of stuff. We're going to put bacon, sausage, and we already pre-fried up some ground turkey we're going to put into it. And then after that, we just got to grate some cheese, roll out the crust, and we'll just stuff it. We're just going to make a basic one. You can put anything in it you want. But right now, we're snowing. We don't want to go uptown, so we're going to use what we got. So, we'll get right back to you. Okay. Right here, we're using a Lodge 12-inch cast iron. We're using my old Wagner 12-inch for the bacon. And this is just like Jimmy Bean sausage. We're not sponsored by them, but it's what we had. Like I said, snowstorm, the bacon we had, so we're just making the kids up something they'll eat, and it's easy. And then we're going to add ragu pizza sauce, because last year we didn't get enough tomatoes to make our own pizza sauce, so we're just going to use the store-bought stuff. It's not as good as homemade, but it'll work. And as soon as it's all cooked up, we'll be back with you. We got our bacon done, our sausage is done, so now we're just waiting on the dough to finish rising, and then we'll be right back and we'll assemble it and see how it goes. Okay, our dough's been rising, and we're going to go in here, we're going to cut and just get half of it out. It's quite stiff right now, but throw a little bit of flour down. And roll it out to fit the size pan. We're going to be putting it in a size 14. Who makes this one? Camp Chef skillet. I got it for Christmas and we used it a lot. Doesn't it? Yes, you do need to grease it. I'm going to use a little bit of avocado oil. And then we gotta grate some cheese and fill it up and roll out the top. So I'll be right back when we get that done. Okay, we're gonna put the sauce in. Got a little bit ahead of myself before I turn the camera on, so I got it in here. We're just gonna smooth it around. And then we drain the bacon on a paper towel to suck all the grease out of it.
Okay. Yeah, here the cheese.
Take the sausage. we're going to add the turkey that we cooked up like hamburger. And then we're going to add cheese. We got a little puppy that's whining. He's not a puppy, but let's save that for a little bit later. And now we're going to make our top for the calzone. It doesn't have to be completely round, just as long as it fits on top. And that's going to make it. My wife's behind the camera, so I'm not talking to myself going crazy. She just doesn't want to talk right now for some reason.
Not my video today. Yours?
You talked me into doing it. You know it's going to go in and trim it.
Can't see much, but you're over. There you go.
Just like you would a pie crust. Now this is something you can make and add what you want to it. I'd like to be able to add peppers and all that, but we got that freak snowstorm and everybody's paying for it. We make these into breadsticks. And then all we're going to do is we're going to pull up, twist, pull up, pinch, twist it over. This way?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
And just keep pinching her over. And then as we go, my son wants mozzarella in it, but I don't want to put mozzarella in it like that. Pull up, roll.
What do you mean mozzarella in it?
And the crust, the rollover crust.
Oh.
My son wants like stuffed crust pizza. Then we're going to make a couple of slits here. And add some pizza sauce to the top. That'll do. We add some cheese to the top and we'll stick it in the oven, and it usually bakes for about 20 minutes. And this thing barely fits in the oven. I'll put it for 24. And we'll be right back with you as soon as we get the buzzer to go off. Alright, it sounds like it's done, so we're going to check it and see. And there's the calzone. I'm going to take our breadsticks and stick them in. And just let them bake till they're done. Actually, I'm going to let this cool and we'll be right back for about 5 minutes. And then we'll cut it. Okay, here we go. I'm scratching up my seasoning. Didn't get all the way through. And that is what it looks like on the inside. Right there. And if my wife can hand me a fork, because I forgot one, I will take a bite and let you see. That smells good. Are you drooling? My son is drooling at it.
Not literally.
And on the bottom, the crust is not burnt. It is golden brown. And here we go. And that works. That's good. All right, bud.
This is gonna be delicious. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you have the thing in there. It must be good. He's shoveling already. Well, thank you for joining Chipper's Family Adventure. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bells, and thumbs up, please. And here you go. It's a better look at the inside, if you can see that. I'll have my wife pan down and take a look.